Hello, and welcome to How to Mod Star Wars Battlefront 2, Part 9. So today we're going to be doing custom level loading screens. So, normally it's just a picture of the planet with the name and some details next to it. So what we're going to do is make that into a video clip. Because the actual ones in-game are video clips, it's just the planet rotates very slowly, so it kind of looks like a still image. But we're going to replace it with video because I don't know, loading screens are boring. So the first thing you want to do is find the loading screen you want to change. So where it is UI, and then video, loading. And that's literally all of them except, I believe, Agent Kloss is in another folder, as well as something else that I can't remember. But if you search the name of the planet, you'll probably find it. So today we're going to replace Tatooine. Now I know that Jabba's Palace and Mos Eisley share a loading screen, but I like Mos Eisley. I don't like Jabba's Palace very much. So the first thing that we're going to do is open it, right? And the thing that you need to remember, well, just copy, is the chunk ID right here. Just copy that. Go to the Res Chunk Explorer. Paste it in there. And if you want to check to make sure you have the right one, you can export it. Let's just check it on my desktop. Oh, well, that's not helpful. Well, actually, we can do that. There. And there it is. And all you have to do is rename it to a WebM file. Oops, that's not an M. Yes, and you can see it's video now. And that's it. So, the next step is to get a video clip that you want. Now, I already have one here of one that I recorded. The loading screen. I made it about 20 seconds long. Because if it's too short, what it does is it fades out and then fades back in the same screen over again just to repeat it to fill the loading gap. So, 20 to 30 seconds is a good length. So, so you can record it with whatever you want, open game camera, NVIDIA GeForce Experience, whatever works. But the important part is converting it. Now, I've helped a few people make these and they've had problems with converting it, so I recommend using Handbrake to convert your files. I can put a link in the description for this software. It's free to use, so don't worry about that. And I'm doing these in 1080p at 60 frames per second, so they end up being large videos. I made a mod that contained a whole bunch of these, and it was around 700 something megabytes, or 800, something like that. So you just got to be aware of that. You can't compress them more, but I found that if you did that, then they didn't look as good. So the easy part is, so with I have a custom one here, but with Handbrake, generally what I do is go for the high quality 30 frames per second general version, switch it to WebM, and this is the details you want to notice here is VP8 and Vorbis sound. You want those, otherwise it will not work. If you can change it between VP8 and VP9 in the video tabs here, you probably want 8 peak frame rate. I like to have a consistent frame rate and switch it to 60 because that's what I recorded it in. And then go audio and make sure these are both on Vorbis bitrate. I'm probably going to just put this up just a little bit. And then want these to be, actually stereo works fine. And then that's all you need to do. Just got to make sure you got all the right settings. And then make sure it's going somewhere that you know it's going to be, and convert it. Ah, that's something I need to fix. So I shall put it in here. Make a new folder for this. Loading screens. Put it in there. And it usually doesn't take long because it's like a 20-second clip. All right. So now that it's finished, all you got to do is close this. Then go find the file you just converted. So I chucked mine in here. Alright, so that's that part. The next part you want to do is rename it to a chunk file. No caps, 2 caps, this will not work. Okay? And then the next part is to import it. So that's why you still have this open. And you just go import, go find your floating image. Now, next step, once you've found it, right click on it, go to properties, and copy this number here, the size. Copy size on disk, this will not work. You need to copy size. Here you go, double click that. You should just be able to go Control C, just press OK, import it. Okay. And then the next step is to change this. There's only numbers in here. That's all we want. And that's it. Just launch the game. Okay, well now that we have the game loaded, all you gotta do is go play a game with your map selected. No matter which one. I'm gonna go precisely anyway, just because I can. Play. And there you go. A nice custom loading screen to replace the boring ones that are in Battlefront, because who wants to stare at those all the time? And you can do this with any video you want. You can do meme clips if you really want to. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I will leave my Discord in the description. I'll also leave a link to a Battlefront help Discord for new modders. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. You know, like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys in the next video.